Hi, I'm Matt Asner.
And I'm Nava Pasquitz Asner.
And we're the founders of the Ed Asner Family Center. And this is your opportunity to get out there and walk because we're having a walk.
So get together with your grandmother and your relatives and join a team or found a team and, help us to continue supporting the special needs community.
Thank you very much. We'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Isabella Hoffman.
I'm Atticus Baldwin, and we're walking for the Ed Asner Family Center.
Yes, we are.
We are walking for the Ed Asner Family Center.
We're walking for the Ed Asner Family Center.
Hi!
Oh, hi!
We're walking for the Ed Asner Family Center.
I'm with it. Let's go!
Come on!
Hi, I'm Ed Asner, and I want to thank you for walking for the Ed Asner Family Center.
Hi everybody, welcome back to another drawing with me, Avivah, your art director at the Ed Asner Family Center. I'm super excited for today. I always say that at the beginning because I'm always excited to draw with you guys, but extra excited because today we're going to be drawing some Mario. So every single week we're going to be doing just one character. You know me, I wish we could be doing all of the characters. Princess Peach, you're my girl. But today we're going to stick with like the classic and like basically like the main character of Nintendo, Mario. A little preview. Super simple drawing today. I hope you guys are joining us every week because these tutorials are super simple and easy to do at home. All you're going to be needing today is some colored pencils and a regular pencil. Hopefully it's sharpened with a nice eraser ready to go. Hopefully you have a clear space. Your sleeves are rolled up and let's jump into it, okay? I'm really excited. All right, so today we are going to get started with Mario. And like always, if you feel inspired by this Nintendo character and want to draw more Nintendo characters, I suggest doing a more of like a horizontal page and keep your Mario in the middle. So maybe you can add some more characters. Oh, and I see it. We have a comment saying, Eddie wants Luigi to be okay. Well, we are definitely going to be able to practice more with our other Nintendo's characters maybe later on. That would be awesome. I'd love to do a Luigi or like a Princess Peach. But today we're going to just stick with our little homie Mario. But since I'm only doing one character today, I suggest keeping your paper up in portrait mode so we can just get started and have as much space as possible. All right, so jumping into it, we're going to find a good spot to start on our Mario. So like always, we find a nice round circle or a good focal point that we're going to start with. So I'm going to start with his nose, okay? Because that's such an easy little oval to start with. So I'm going to start up here at the top of my paper, and I'm just going to make a little oval, okay? And that's going to be his nose. A little bit more of a flat oval, okay? I'm going to take my oval and go right above it, and I'm going to start with the eyes now, okay? I've made two tiny lines to show where my eyes are going to be, a little bit further to the edge, and I'm going to be once again making two oval shapes that are a little bit cut off here in the corner, so not a full oval. So now you should have three ovals on your page, a nose and two eyes, and you can start working your way in on those eyes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start towards the top and inside of the circle and do the same exact kind of curve that I just made, just inside. I'm mimicking that outside line. And that's going to be our like iris. If they're a little bit, you want to make sure that your Mario is pretty symmetrical, okay? So both of those eyes should try and make them look as similar as you can. Mine are a little bit wonky, but that's okay. So I'm going to go into the middle once again and make one more circle inside these eyes, okay? Just like that. I need to just fix this little corner spot. And now I'm going to keep on going. So now that I have my eye shapes, inside of those circles, you're going to just make one teeny little circle at the top here, and that's going to show the shine in his eye. Okay? Hopefully you can see that. Let me bring that a little bit closer to the screen. Just like that. So you're going to have about 4 circles, one inside of the other. And so on top of those eyes, for his eyebrows, you are going to make a curved line right above and another curved line right above the other eye. And then you're on top of that, you're going to be making a slight crescent shape, kind of like a moon shape. All right. And make sure you're not pressing super hard on your pencil. I'm pressing hard so you can really see all the details, but you really don't need to press so hard. In case any mistakes happen, you won't really need to erase it so hard and won't indent as much on your paper. And now for the mustache, one of my favorite features on Mario, you're going to come a little bit further out from the eye and work your way into the nose. And then starting in the same kind of middle spot and working your way out. So it's kind of like a smile right through his nose. And so he has about 6 lumps on his mustache here. So you're going to start in the middle and you're going to work 3 bumps out. 1, 2, 3, and then connecting on the end. And then another 3 bumps. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now that we have his mustache, we can move on to his mouth. So you're going to find the middle 2 bumps. And you're going to make a small, slightly curved smile right underneath. And then to finish off that mouth, you're going to do 2 little lines on the corners. And a lot of cartoons have this type of mouth here with the little curved edges on the sides, and that's usually to show where his cheeks start. Underneath that mouth, we're going to just give him a little bit of a curved lip. Just a little line underneath, just a smaller line underneath the line that you just made. And we have all the features of his face now. So now that we've done the inside of his face, I suggest working your way out. And what we're going to do is right underneath his mouth, we're going to make a little tiny line. And that's going to be our line that's going to help show us where we're going to start off the cheeks, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way up and around. And I'm staying very close to the mustache here when I get to the cheeks. I'm going to mimic that line on the other side and make the other side of his face, just like that. So a U shape. And now to curve off those cheeks, I'm going to just come in a little bit on the edges. And a slightly curved line up here next to these eyes and eyebrows. And that's our basic Mario head shape. Little curved cheeks. All righty. So now to move on to the hat, if you can see here, it kind of cuts off his eyebrows a little bit. So your eraser is going to come in handy now as we're going to come across the eyebrows, or I guess you don't need your eraser if you're going to come just to the edge here. And I'm making a line across his forehead, and that's going to be the brim of his hat. I'm moving my pencil out a little bit over his head, just like that. And I'm just going to be making a little curved line on the edge here, and then just connecting those 2 lines, making a curved brim, just like that. And then before I start with the hat, I'm going to do everything that's in front of the hat first, because you see that his hat is a little bit tucked behind. So I'm going to be starting with his hair pieces. So you find the corner right between the cheeks and the cheek and the top of the head. And I'm going to be doing a little curved line going up for the hair and another curved line going down. Just like that. 2 layers of head. Let me bring that a little bit closer to you so you can see. I'm doing 2 curved lines right here. That's going to be his hair. And I'm going to just copy that, do that on the other side. And now that we have everything that's in the front, we can work our way back where his ears are. So I'm going to find about the middle part of his hair right here, and I'm going to curve up, down, and around, stopping about right where his mustache is. Doing the same thing on this side. And this is going to be his ear. All right, his ears are sticking out a little bit, so we got to show the details inside. So we're going to be doing 2 curved lines, okay? One curved line going around, stopping there, and another curved line right underneath it. I'm going a little bit further in on that one. Doing the same thing on the other side. Just like that. So see, we got 2 curved lines inside of those ears. And right now he kind of even looks like Luigi, his brother. They have very similar features. So this is a good way to just get your basics on how to maybe draw your other characters, because a lot of those characters look very similar. Like Waluigi and Wario, they look very similar. So now I'm starting at the tops of the ears here, and I'm going to be coming up and around. I might have made my hat a little bit too long, so my eraser is going to come into play here. I'm going to just flatten out the top. Just like that. You want to make sure you left enough room here for his little M insignia on top of his hat. Okay, so I'm not going to do a full circle. I'm going to have some of that circle cut off because of the brim of his hat is there in the way. And I just did a little half circle and filling that in with his little signature M. So I'm doing a slightly curved line going down for those sides of the M. 2 pointed tips following down that V in the middle and bringing it down to connect to the rest of the M. So it's going to look something like that. Okay. Now that we have his whole head done, we're going to be able to move down to his overalls. So cute. My brother Edwin was Mario for Halloween, I think this past year, or I think 2 years ago, but he rocked it. He did a great job. So now, right underneath the chin, about a little bit lower where the mouth is, I'm making 2 lines going out, and that's going to be the start of his overalls. So I'm going to be bringing these 2 lines down and then ending it in a point. Doing the same thing on the other side. 2 lines down and then a point. Kind of like a crayon shape. Just like that. Inside of those little straps, you're going to be making 2 circles for his buttons. And then just a line across right underneath his chin. Just like that. Okay, now that we got the top half of his kind of like shoulder area, I think we're going to work our way down and see how his belly is kind of in front of his arms. We're going to do everything that's in front first. So we're going to start with his tummy and come and curve these lines just slightly. I'm starting at the top of the button and curving my way down. And then really blending that into the legs, making a slightly curved line so I can start those legs going out. The pose that he's in today is kind of like a fighting stance. Like he's getting ready for like some Super Smash Bros. Or something. You know, and if I am going too fast for you, don't feel like you can't pause this video while you're watching it. Because after this live version is done, feel free to rewind if you have any spots that might need a little bit more, if you need like a little bit more time with those steps. Also, I just wanted to let you know that you are more than welcome to ask me questions right now while we're live. I'd love to hear from you guys. I miss all of you guys so much. So down here at the bottom, if you've seen, I'm making 2 slightly curved lines for the bottoms of the pants. And then just following this outer line, I am making the inner thigh. Going up a slightly curved V and just coming back down on the other side. Just like that. All right. So now that we got our little legs down, kind of these footless, right? He doesn't have any feet. How is he going to jump and get that mushroom? Let's get those feet on there. So I'm curving these shoes around, just making 2 little curved lines on the edges. He's got very round shoes. And really just, it's kind of like an oval with a skinnier egg, like with a skinnier bottom, like kind of like an avocado shape. Just like that. So you can leave it like that for the shoes, or if you want to get a little more detailed, you can add his little sole to his shoe here. All right, we got his shoes, we got his legs, and we're missing something important. We need those arms. So we are going to be finding our line that we made for our overall straps and just bringing it down, okay? Just by his sides. Just a nice diagonal line there. And just mimicking that on the other side. La la la. All right, just like that. And we can fix it if it's too long. So now that we have that outside line for our arms, at the bottom here, we're going to be making a slightly curved line, and that's where his gloves are going to be. So now that we got our curved line, let's just finish off those arms. This arm is a little bit longer. So I'm erasing it a little bit. I'm just doing that same thing on this side. Another line and a curved line to start off our gloves. All right, let's add in those hands. So now we are just going to make the little, I guess, wrist portion of the gloves. And that's just going to be a little curved line here. Just like that. His like cuff. And then to make the hands, they look pretty detailed, but I've got a really simple trick for you here. So what you're going to do is you're going to start on the edge, and you're going to make a curved line going just like that. And then you're going to make 2 lines, 1, 2 diagonal lines, just like that. Let me just bring that closer to you just so you can see what I'm doing. Curved line, 2 lines. And then just connecting those with 2 more curved lines. So I'm bringing that line to connect to the edge of the next line, just like that. So I'm going to be curving it down. And I'm going to be curling that finger around, just like that. So I have one finger, 2 finger, and then another curved finger that's curling around. That's going to be the inside of the fist. All right. All right. I see someone wants, Nava wants me to slow down a little bit. Hopefully you can just see here. I've given you a little bit of a pause here in the video so you can just see. The hands are always the trickiest part. It's really about practice with hands. Try looking at your own hands sometimes. Make a fist. Try practicing your hand, you know. It's always good to just practice, practice, practice. All right, so we're going to move on to the thumb, and I'm just bringing it around and connecting it in to that little curved swirl here, just like that. I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other side, just kind of mirrored, like flipped on the other side. So I'm going to be doing the same thing, curving it around, making 2 diagonal lines. Yeah, it says it's not Nava, it's Eddie. So my little brother is trying to make sure that he can keep up. Don't worry, Eddie. You're going to be able to replay this video if you've missed any steps. So I'm just finishing off my hand here, doing the same thing that I just did, curling around for the finger and bringing my thumb around for that fist. Just like that. My hand's a little wonky right now, but that's okay. You might want to make yours a little bit thicker. You can see it a little bit better on this one. See the 2 straight lines and a curled finger going in. All right. So that's our basic shape for Mario. And I'm going to leave this here so you can really get a good look at our colors that you're going to be using for Mario. So the colors you're going to need for Mario are red and dark blue yellow, and brown and black. So now, if you're not watching this live, it would be a great time to pause. Oops. So you can pause and see these colors that you're going to be needing, okay? I hope you had so much fun drawing Mario. As you can see, it was a super quick class because Mario is a very easy character to draw. I hope you had so much fun. I just wanted to make sure that you guys all know that I see your messages. And if you have any ideas for our next class, I'd love to hear your characters. Please send me your ideas. But I also want to give a quick shout out to our friend Joanne Laura. It's her birthday today, and go wish her a happy birthday. Post on her wall, send her a photo, and tell her you love her, because everyone should have a special birthday, you know? But thank you for joining us. Next week, we're going to be doing something really fun. Come and join us. And also check us out on YouTube. On Saturdays, I host a arts and craft class. And Ed Asner Family Center hosts many different videos too. We have music and plenty of other fun videos that we're posting. So I hope you join us again, and I hope you have a super happy day, and go outside, enjoy the sun, run around a little bit. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Matt Asner,
And I'm Nava Pasquitz Asner.
and we're the founders of the Ed Asner Family Center. And this is your opportunity to get out there and walk, because we're having a walk.
So get together with your grandmother and your relatives and join a team or found a team and, help us to continue supporting the special needs community.
Thank you very much. We'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Isabella Hoffman.
I'm Atticus Baldwin, and we're walking for the Ed Asner Family Center.
Yes, we are.
We are walking for the Ed Asner Family Center.
We're walking for the Ed Asner Family Center. Hi!
Oh, hi.
We're walking for the Ed Asner Family Center.
I'm with it. Let's go.
Come on!
Hi, I'm Ed Asner, and I want to thank you for walking for the Ed Asner Family Center.